As when you come into Parliament, even when you're here now, I kindly request you to check with your pension. Who is your next of kin in the pension? I have a reason why I'm saying that. And I want you to check who is your next of kin in whatever you do, either insurance or what. I have had a lot of problems on that. I want you, even if you live here, you leave this institution, you live honorably. Other people should not be the ones to benefit from what you have struggled for. So you must go and check whom by mistake, you could have by mistake put somebody else. By mistake you could have put somebody else. So it is time for a reflection now. I am serious about this. That is number one. Number two, this is the Parliament of Uganda, where we expect decorum and respect for each other. But I also want to thank government that we put the National Theatre near. Now, if you're not somebody who can go by decorum and respect for each other, just cross over to National Theatre. It is always open 24/7. Number three, when you go out there and you're given something, don't come and do accountability and playing to the gallery. You're doing accountability for the monies that you've been given that go and make noise in that parliament. This parliament will remain this parliament. And as the presiding officer mentioned last week, it is the speaker who decides which item must be on the order paper. Rule 25, the order of business. The speaker shall determine the order of business of the House and shall give priority to government business. That is okay. Still on the same, the clerk shall, on instruction of the speaker, draw up the order of the business of a sitting. I am just reminding this House, what court has passed shall never see this order paper. Shall never see the order paper. Honorable Winifred.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. And I want to thank the Prime Minister for the answers she has given. I have two issues, Madam Right Honorable Prime Minister.
Honorable members, ask Honorable Minister your questions. Don't bring procedure. Honorable.
Relates to the Ministry of Works. There is a lot of extortion on the way bridges in Rukaya and Mbarara by the officers in charge of those way bridges. And the extortion is ordinarily targeted against our traders with medium-sized vehicles.
Honorable Minister, is there health here?
So I want you, Right Honorable Prime Minister, to take interest in that matter and ensure that the extortion stops, because they are charging people 200,000 shillings per crossing, and they don't do that to foreign vehicles, which are, in most cases are much more heavily laden than our vehicles. The second one relates to my friend Minister Frank, Agriculture. our scientists in Naro, especially those who retired between 5 years ago and today, have never received their pension. And these are the people who did a lot of good work for us, especially for food security. What is happening to the pension of those scientists who retired and had been attached to Naro? Can we get an explanation? Most of them are really in a sorry state.
Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, I have taken note of the member's question, and I promise that if there are officers who are extorting our people, they will be prosecuted. We only need evidence. You know how serious these days government is, especially me. We shall handle those thieves squarely.
Naro. Honorable Minister Frank.
Honorable Speaker, Naro was established by the NAS Act, and so its officers have terms and conditions they serve on. So it shouldn't be a problem to process their retirement benefits. So I need to check if I can get details from my brother, Honorable Winfred, whether those are retired scientists from Naro or the MAIF. Whichever the case, I am open to receive their details. I will follow it up, and I will ensure they get supported and they get their benefits. Thank you.
Dr. Bedi.
Thank you, Right Honorable. The Minister of Agriculture did present here on the regulations of EU in terms of registering all the coffee farmers. But, Right Honorable Prime Minister, UCDA, they need money to do this work. They have been waiting even for the budget that we provided for in this year's budget, the release. They are only relying on development partners. When are
Members, let's go straight to the question.
When are you releasing
2
the
minutes.
money and providing the money so that UCDA will do the work, which is very important?
Honorable Speaker, UCDA was provided in this year's budget 13 billion for traceability. And as far as I know, they are ready to start. And they have started. I commissioned it yesterday. They will need more money, and we have communicated that to the Ministry of Finance. We've also received support from the partners. Money to start off the exercise is available, but we shall certainly need more money to cover the entire country.
Thank you.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Prime Minister, Kalisizo Hospital, the District Referral Hospital of Chota District has not had a functional X-ray since 2019. That matter, I brought it up here last year, and the Minister of Health had promised that the X-ray would come. Until now, there's no X-ray. Issue number 2, we are aware that the activity on Sangobe land is on, but compensations for our people has not started. So when are the compensations going to start, Prime Minister? Thank you.
Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, I have been to Kalisizo Hospital myself, and I truly saw that the X-ray is not functional. The Ministry of Health brought in some equipment, and I believe the Minister will answer whether Kalisizo is one of those that would benefit. Sango Bay, Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, the compensation has a bit delayed because of lack of funds. However, the President directed that we get money from a certain source, which source is going to give us money probably next week. and the compensation will be done. However, we request that the farmers, because some of them now are entering into the project area, we request you to prevail over our farmers. They are going to be compensated, but let them allow the investor to start planting, because his seedlings are outgrowing, which is not good for our economy. Thank you so much.